Hey everyone, so I wanted to talk about how Candace Owens to me represents divestment in motion because she lives her life based on her own terms and she has positioned herself to be in circles that frankly most people never get into. She has visited the White House several times. She was in the position to turn down an invitation from the RNC to speak at their convention, which took place, I guess, a few weeks ago. And she has her own show on PragerU, and she is a voice to be reckoned with. Okay? And understand something. One of the things that I love about Candace Owens is that she lives her life on her own terms, okay? She's a phenotypically non-ambiguous black woman in a relationship with a very successful man of another race. She is currently pregnant with that man's child, so she is going to be the mother to a biracial child or biracial children if she chooses to have additional children. And yet she is not afraid to speak out against those who attempt to erase the image of black women because she understands that at the end of the day, she's a black woman and protecting her image is going to be beneficial to the children that pass through her womb. So she had no problem standing up to the Democratic Party and saying, okay, this person that interviewed Joe Biden is not a black woman. She doesn't represent black womanhood. And as a matter of fact, there are so many black women, whether you chose to speak to a black woman who is a conservative or a liberal. There are so many black women that could have had that conversation with Joe Biden, and they're not people who are racially ambiguous. You had a whole roster of black women that you were supposedly considering to be your vice presidential candidate, so why couldn't they interview you? Why didn't you ask Karen Bass, Susan Rice, Val Demings, okay, Maxine Waters? If you wanted to stick to Democrats, Michelle Obama, former First Lady, you're supposed to be so close with her husband, former President Barack Obama. Why couldn't you ask those women? Why couldn't you find any of the other women in the Congressional Black Caucus to talk to? Why couldn't you talk to Carolyn Mosley Braun, the first black woman to serve in the Senate? Okay, she's still alive. Why couldn't you talk to her? If you wanted to talk to someone who's kind of a moderate or a conservative, why couldn't you talk to Condoleezza Rice? Why couldn't Simone Sanders, who is a black woman who is supposedly very much involved in helping your campaign, why couldn't you talk to her? Why couldn't you talk to April Ryan? There are a lot of black women that you could have talked to and had a conversation with. Why did you go to this person who is cosplaying black women? Candace Owens can have that conversation, even though she is not a mammy or a mule for the black collective at all. She marches to the beat of her own drum, but yet she can have that conversation and understand it. Do you understand that you have a lot of black women in conservatism who are not racially ambiguous? Whether you're talking about Deneen Borelli, whether you're talking about Candace Owens, whether you're talking about Angela Stanton King, whether you're talking about Kimberly Klacik, the list goes on and on. Or if the Democrats didn't want to have one of those women have the conversation with Joe Biden, why not talk to Omarosa? Why not talk to those women? Why'd you have to go get Cardi B? And Candace Owens has that conversation, and you have a lot of treacherous black women get in their feelings and say, I don't understand why she's coming at Cardi B. You're literally supporting someone who's a non-black woman over the woman who is actually black. And Candace Owens called that out. And to me, she represents divestment in motion. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.